Hello, hello. Awesome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, The Light Portal. I am coming to you live from Costa Rica, here at this beautiful, beautiful place called Be Home in the Tinamaste Valley. And if you are here tuning in live, feel free to utilize the chat. I'd love to see who is here joining, and you can leave any questions or comments there. I'll be keeping an eye on it as well. And I'm so excited to bring to you just a really, really powerful process that you all can use during this time. Today I'm going a powerful process that you can use to break old patterns that no longer serve you, and integrate this process with your being with a channeled guided quantum healing journey that I will be also offering in this video. And it will also be including powerful mantras that you can use during this time. So again, if you are here, please feel free to utilize the chat. I'd love to see who's tuning in live, or you feel free to leave a comment afterwards if you're catching this on the replay. So a little bit about me. Hello, I'm Christina Stair, and I call myself a Lightworkers starseed coach, but really I just really feel the call to call other light workers, other star seeds, other way showers here to step more into their power. So I hold activation codes for other light workers who are really, really ready to shine their light and to step out, how to navigate this beautiful planet that we get to call home during this ascension process. And especially this year, 2020, so much is coming up to the surface, and just understanding how to navigate this time and equipping you with just all the tools around your lightworker tool belt that you can like whip out at any time when things come into your reality, and how to process it, how to navigate, how to manifest, how to create the life of your dreams, truly. So last week, we just came out of summer solstice, solar eclipse with the new moon. I know for myself, I was purging a lot, both in my reality. Activations were happening, triggers were happening, and it was also purging within my physical body, unlike I've ever really experienced before. So I was getting migraines, I was getting headaches, my body was feeling really achy, really sore, and tiredness. Or like one day I'll have great energy, and the next day I'll be super tired. So right now we're just being flooded with light here on this planet, and as we're raising into these higher frequencies, anything that is disharmonic to those frequencies are coming up to the surface. It's like everything's being rattled and coming up to the surface to be cleared, to be seen, to be felt within our bodies. And that's very much how we process these things, is allowing our bodies to feel these emotions, because our whole life we've been taught to not feel these emotions, suppress them, push them down. It's not safe to feel them. And now more than ever, if we want to ascend, if you want to really, really grow and heal yourself, we have to allow ourselves permission to feel these feelings that are just trying to come up, to be felt, to be seen, to be acknowledged. So that's very much like what I know I was personally navigating, what I know a lot of my clients were navigating just this past week. It was a very, very, very intense portal that we were all in. Hey, I know. So we have some other people joining saying like they totally felt it too. Curious if you are like felt it in your body, how it kind of manifested for you. I'd love to hear. Feel free to utilize the chat if you want to share a little bit more of like what it is that you experienced during this time, and just how you've been navigating this ascension process, both within internally and externally and physically in our bodies. So we're getting it from like all different angles. So let's equip you with the tools so you can use these tools from all the different angles, externally, personally, emotionally, physically, as you navigate this time. So today, I really want to equip you with some tools of how to break old patterns. What I really noticed this last week, I was purging some old patterns. So old patterns popped up into my reality, and it really activated me. And to me, these activations, you can call them triggers. Basically, whenever something pops into your reality where it's like, it brings discomfort and emotions out of you. So you may want to fall back into the old patterns of how you would normally react, right? But No, not you. We are in the game right now of identifying what these old patterns are that don't serve us, identifying what these triggers are, these activations are. These are just things that we've given our power away to, or they wouldn't be activating us. We wouldn't be so triggered. But the fact that we get triggered by something or someone says something, that's just an indicator and showing us, oh, I've given my power away to that. I've given my power away to this person or this feeling, and it's okay. Now you have more awareness. So to me, these activations, these triggers, whenever something pops into your reality where you feel super triggered or angry or upset or any discomfort coming to the surface, like, wow, like so much gratitude. You now have even more awareness around this thing that you can reclaim your power back, that you can integrate more within you and love even this part deeper within you, and allow what doesn't serve you to be released, and allow yourself to really integrate the things that does serve you about it. Oftentimes, like we've heard people say, like, oh, we have to kill the ego. Oh, I want to get rid of this thing. I want this to leave. I never want to be like that again. When it's like, what I believe, and if this resonates with you, is that this is all about integrating. It's not so much like getting rid of, like, let's get rid of that, like, let's kill the ego, let's kill this part of us. But no, like, these parts of us just want to be nurtured, they just want to be loved. And they're the stories that we have chosen to buy into that don't serve us, that are limitations for ourselves, those we can allow to leave our bodies, and we can integrate the rest within our being. So we're not giving power away to these things, and we're able to navigate it, because here on planet Earth, like, these things are going to happen while we're here. So it's all about equipping us with, okay, like, it's not like we're going to reach a point. I mean, maybe we might reach a point where, like, we don't get activated and triggered. Like, it's just going to become less and less and less the more you use these tools. But let's equip you with the tools as you navigate this time, so when activations and triggers and old patterns come into your reality, you know exactly how to navigate it. So with myself, just a quick little personal share, so this can relate to you, so you can take my story and kind of look at your life as maybe if you've experienced something like this. Last week, right, on summer solstice, actually, I think this happened on the solar eclipse day. I'm starting to put together a women's event out here in Costa Rica with a couple other beautiful sisters of mine. And in that process of us of creating and birthing this women's event, I found this old part of me, which was I'm calling it like the old event planner of me, came online. So a little bit of my backstory is I had a wedding and event production company before I left all of that a year ago. But I definitely ran a lot of big events. I have this very detailed production mind. And for me, that part of my life, I did it very, very well. But it was draining, and I was doing it very much like the masculine way, like um and yeah, it was just like it was just so much to where I was just like, I need to take a break from event planning. But it's definitely something like I know I'm very good at. But when we were talking about this event, then it's like the event planner came online, and she was like needing to know like every single detail, every single thing. And like, because she's very like detailed, very logically minded, this is how I was able to run like really big, amazing events to perfection. So I was able to see this part of me come on, and it didn't like feel good on my body. It was like showing me, okay, this is an old pattern that's coming online right now. And this opportunity of talking about this women's event is an opportunity for me to look at this pattern as it got activated, and really look at it and see it and hold space for it and reprogram this pattern. So for me, I felt this part of me come online very strongly, the event planner version of me that just like needed to have everything dialed in, that needed to know everything. But it just didn't feel good in my body. So rather than me being like, oh, I need to get rid of this wedding planner part of me, I need to get rid of this event production person of me, this part of me, oh my God, she's just so controlling. It's like I could have gone down that road, but instead I was like, no, like, okay, let's take a moment and like, let's acknowledge this part of ourselves. So like this part of me that was this event producer, I was like, wow, like you're pretty badass. Like you're really good at what you do. And you're really good at what you do because you are very detailed and you really think ahead. So I was really honoring and acknowledging the parts of me that did serve me, right? But then the parts that didn't serve me was the needing to control it all, the needing to prove myself. So I was really able to look at it. So it's like whenever these things pop into your reality, if you're able to take a step back and look at it and observe it, like actually this part of me is really beautiful and it has a lot of really great tools. And there's another part of me too that it could be more integrated. And there's also a part that I'm willing to let go. And I'm really ready just to allow that part to leave my body as I integrate more of the positive aspects of it. So that's something that was very apparent within me, and I'm sure like during this time activations and triggers are coming up within all of us, to be clear, to be felt, to be seen. So I wanted to kind of talk you through of how whenever an old pattern pops into your reality, you're really able to look at this and heal this part of you. So how to identify old patterns and reprogram them. So an emotion gets activated inside of you. And what are emotions? Emotions are sensations in our bodies that we often then tie a story to. So, but they're really separate, right? It's like when you get triggered, you get activated. If you're able just to sit there and be in it and isolate it, you can really just see, oh, this is bringing up discomfort in my heart. My heart feels really tense, or my throat feels really, really blocked. And then right away, we're equating it to a story, because emotions often tied to a story, and then stories become our beliefs, and then our beliefs become our reality, right? So we're constantly in this cycle, but we are right now in the phase of breaking these cycles, breaking these patterns that no longer serve us. So it's like the cycle can be like our emotions activate stories, and then our stories become our beliefs, and our beliefs become our reality. And our reality is always confirming our beliefs, because our reality is just here to serve us. So our reality is always confirming our beliefs and our emotions, and then we're just all in this like cycle, right? So let's go in, let's break some of these patterns that no longer serve us, that can be more integrated and healed within us. So hold on one second. I want to read. Yeah, feel free to keep sharing, you guys. I love seeing your comments. I know so many of these ascension symptoms are coming up within all of us. And let me know too if like you've received any activations, and if this is you're able to really like right away start applying this technique to what's popping into your reality. So I share openly and honestly about things that come up in my life, just so then you can look at, okay, what are some activations and triggers and old stories and old patterns that are coming up within my life. So when you feel an emotion arise in you, like when you get activated, when you get triggered, you feel like maybe your blood boiling, you feel like just this heat within your body or this discomfort in your body, just take a moment, right? It's like you're able to have more awareness around these things because you just got activated, you got triggered. We're not walking around activated and triggered all day. At least I hope not. But you're going throughout your day, something happens with another person, and boom, you get activated. You feel an emotion arise inside of you. So once you feel that within your body, just take a moment and just take a breath. So one, you're already doing it because you're acknowledging it. You have awareness around it. And then that breath is able to drop you into your body, able to drop you into this present moment. And you're allowing yourself just to feel it. So feeling it and observing this feeling. So taking a step back, we're able to also observe this feeling that's coming up within you. So awareness is half of it, and you're already aware of it. So amazing. So you're aware. You've taken your breath. You're observing this old pattern in you. Like, oh wow, like this has been something that I've done often, or this is something that I used to do unconsciously. This is something I used to do on autopilot. But not anymore. You just took a breath and you've acknowledged it and you have awareness around it. So as you're witnessing this part of you, just take a moment and actually just have gratitude for it, for coming up into your reality. Have gratitude for this activation and this trigger, because it's showing you what you've given your power away to. So, taking a moment, having gratitude for this activation. Wow, now you're like an investigator. What can I learn from this? How can I integrate this within my being? How can I love this part of me even more? So, just take a moment then and send this old pattern of you love and gratitude, because most of the time, these old patterns are just coming up because they're just trying to keep you safe. So, whatever got activated within you, at the end of the day, most likely it's coming up because it's trying just to keep you safe. So, having gratitude for this part of you, thank you. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for showing me what I've given my power away to, just so that I can have more awareness, reclaim it back. And thank you. I know that you're just trying to keep me safe. And I'm ready to let parts of this that no longer serve me go. And I'm able to love this part of me even deeper and have more compassion and forgiveness on myself. So, speaking from this place, I want you to then go into the part of you that feels triggered. So you're speaking from this old pattern. And from this old pattern, so it would be like me, I'm speaking from the event planner part of me, right? So I will allow myself to merge with the part of me that was this event planner, that just needed to know everything, and was just trying to control everything, but then also too has these really beautiful aspects too. So speaking from the event planner, so I'd be encouraging you to speak from whatever part of this is, and it's usually using some of this Ho'oponopono, incorporated it and made it a little bit more detailed. And um, oh, sorry, I saw the internet might be kind of going in and out here in Costa Rica. Sometimes the internet gets a little unwavering, but yeah, okay. So speaking from this place, you can just say to yourself, you can put your hands on your heart. You can put your hands on maybe what part of you, where you're really, really feeling this emotion. And you can just say, I'm sorry. So you're speaking to yourself, right? And you're saying, I'm sorry. I'm learning. Adding the I'm learning has been so, so impactful for myself and just some of my clients that have been working through this. Just saying, like, I'm so sorry. I'm learning. I'm learning, because we're here to learn. It's all okay. It's okay. So I'm sorry. I'm learning. Please forgive me. Thank you for your grace and compassion. So this is me as the event planner talking to myself, like, I'm sorry, I'm learning, I'm integrating this part of me. Please forgive me. Thank you so much for your grace and compassion from this activation. And I'm expanding back more to who I truly, truly am. And who I truly am is an infinite being of light, this infinite intelligent source. And I trust that everything is truly happening for me. So just integrating this more within you. And then you can say, so I say, thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you for this activation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. So just to integrate this more, I'm going to do this again. So speaking from the old pattern of you, the part of you that you maybe feel like, oh, I want to get rid of this part of me. You're speaking from this place. And this part of you is just saying, I'm learning. I'm learning. So again, you can say, I'm sorry. I'm learning. Please forgive me. Thank you for your grace and compassion. Thank you. I'm saying to myself, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Christina, for your grace and compassion. I reclaim my power back from this activation, from this trigger, and I am expanding back more into who I truly, truly am. And who I am is an infinite being of light and love, an extension from source, this divine, infinite intelligence. And I trust that truly everything is happening for me. And if everything is happening for me, I say thank you for everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. So you're just talking to yourself. You're talking to this part of you, and you're giving yourself permission to just be learning and integrating, having compassion and grace upon yourself, having grace upon this part of you that just got activated, that just got triggered. So we can love this part of you, have compassion on this part of you, integrate this part of you. And through that, you're reclaiming your power back. You're not going to be as activated by this because you have more awareness around this thing, and you're expanding back more into who you truly are because of this awareness. So through this, you're then able to feel the parts of you that no longer serve you leave your body. You're freeing up that space. You're feeling yourself expand, and you're just like letting go of these old stories. You're forgiving this part of you. You're loving this part of you. And so this is something that you can do with small triggers, small activations, small annoyances that pop into your field, right? If something annoys you or activates you, you can be like, oh, I'm feeling kind of annoyed by that thing. And you can do the same process. You can have compassion on this part of you. You can reclaim your power back from this. And then again, you can use this for bigger activations, just like I did. So again, a big thing. So it's just like I'm sorry, I'm learning. Please forgive me. Thank you for your grace and compassion. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And touching parts of your body as you're doing this work. So you're integrating it somatically within your body. So you can just be like, I'm sorry, I'm learning, I'm learning. Please forgive me. Thank you for your grace and compassion. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So I hope that you're able to utilize this process and to integrate this process even more. I'm going to be guiding us now through a quantum healing journey where we're really able to integrate this even more and integrate it more within you so you can apply it more to your life. And again, these guided quantum healing journeys that I do, I don't necessarily always know what's going to come through, but I really just open up the space for the divine to work through and really allow this process to be integrated within you. So just checking in if there's any other new comments. Beautiful. Thank you, Auto Cubed. Trust the process, trust in the spirits, the guidance, trust in yourself. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, just trust truly that everything is happening for us during this time. So if you would like to just kind of drop in for a moment, I'll try to make this just a little bit quicker, but surrounding this over. So I invite you, if you're able, just to come to a seated position or lie down, just to really, really receive this quantum healing journey that I'm going to be taking you on. So inviting you just to settle in, settle down. If you even want to pause this video or come back, if you're able just to get to a nice seated place to really just receive this. And when you are there, I invite you to take a slow inhale in through your nose and a slow exhale out. Just bringing all of your awareness to this present moment. Let's take another slow inhale in through your nose. And then a slow exhale out. Just closing your eyes. Coming to this present moment. Settling into your body. Feeling the gravity in your body. Feeling the heaviness in your body. Let's take one more slow inhale. The most present inhale that you've taken all day. In through your nose. Hold it at the top. And then a slow and controlled exhale out. All breath leaving your body. Just feeling your body, feeling the heaviness, feeling your sit bone. I invite you to bring all of your awareness now to your root chakra, the base of your spine, your sit bone. And I want you just to imagine your root chakra just opening up, just like you're opening up, just turning on a drain and just allowing all of the density in your body just to start flowing down into the ground, down where you're sitting, all the way down into our Earth Mother, Gaia. Giving it to her to process. She processes the densities from our body. This is just what she does. So you can, at any time, just giving it all down to her. And just let go, just feeling your vessel emptying out, pouring down into our Earth Mother. When you feel that your body has completely just let go, I want you now to bring all of your awareness to your crown chakra, so the space just up above your head. And I just want you to imagine just the top part of your head just spinning open, just opening up this part of you. And I want you now to visualize the divine, this infinite source intelligence above you, and it just starts pouring down this light down through the cosmos, down through the atmosphere, all the way down to where you are, into the crown of your head, down through your third eye, coming down through your face. This golden light of infinite intelligence coming down. It's coming down through your neck, opening up your throat chakra. It's expanding out through your shoulders. So if you need to move your shoulders or roll out your neck just to help move any energy in your body, feel free. This pure golden light goes down through your heart, just opening up your heart, feeling your heart open up and expand. It's now moving down through your solar plexus, allowing that part to open up and clear out. Down through your sacral, all the way down through your roots, and it keeps flowing all the way down into the earth, just making you this pillar of golden light from the heavens, through your crown, all the way through your channel, this tube of light flowing all the way down through your root, down into the earth, grounding you deep within the earth. Imagining this light now moving all the way down to the center of our Earth Gaia, just grounding you here, making you this clear channel of golden lights, allowing any density within you to be removed from your body. If any density that does not resonate with this to be removed, may it be removed through yawning or coughing. If you need to move your body just to help alleviate any of these energies that no longer serve you, allow it just to be released. And at this still point, the center point within you, as the observer of you, I want you to call forward any part of you that you would like to integrate, any old pattern that you would like to integrate and heal. If there was a trigger, an activation that happened within you, an old pattern that you saw, just want you to allow that part of you to step forward. And I want you to personify it. So if this is another version of you, so you're looking at you as this trigger, or if you want to personify it, if it takes its form in any other way, I just want you to allow it to take on its own consciousness, so you're able to look at it in front of you. So you're able to look at it, you're able to observe it. And this activation, this trigger, this old pattern is standing right in front of you. And I want you, as the observer, to look at it, just observing it. Don't judge it. I just want you to look at it with neutrality. So you're just observing it with curiosity, just being curious around it and just observing it and looking at it with unconditional love. Can you look at it like how the infinite source intelligence looks at everything without judgment, just unconditional love, curiosity, observation, just observing this part of you. And in this neutral place, I want you to be able to look at it from all the different angles. So if you want to walk around it, if you want to look at different parts of it, call different parts of it forward. Let's first call forward the parts of it that is just trying to keep you safe, that is just trying to really help you. And let's have gratitude for that part. So if you can look at that part that is just trying to keep you safe, And you can just send this part gratitude. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're just trying to keep me safe. Acknowledging the positive aspects of it and having appreciation and gratitude for it. Allowing that part of you to integrate within you so you can feel this part of you merge within you. And now let's bring awareness and observation to the part that is no longer serving you, the part that is maybe keeping you in reaction mode, the part that is keeping you in this old pattern where you're responding and reacting the same exact way that just no longer serves you. And let's look at that part of you with unconditional love and compassion. And can you give this aspect of you grace? Just grace and compassion. Say it's okay. Just loving that part of you unconditionally. And at the same time, just looking at it and just being, wow, thank you. Thank you for showing me how not to be so that now I can refine more. We're here on this planet to refine. And through refinement, that comes through contrast. So thank you for this contrast, because through that, I'm able now to refine even more of who I want to be, of who I truly am. So having gratitude for the part of you that you're ready to let go, this contrast. Thank you. Thank you so much for the part of me that is showing me how not to be anymore. And I release you. I release you and I send you to the light, and you can feel it and actually visualize it and see it moving to the lights. And through it, checking in with your body and feeling if feeling this part of you leave your body, that your vessel. And let's come back and let's take a deep inhale. Release. So if you're feeling it actually leaving your body, if you want to take another inhale and exhale. Just feeling your body be lighter and just actually feeling your body expand back more into who you truly are. And again, let's integrate this part of us with the Ho'oponopono that we just learned. So saying this to yourself deeply. So if you want to put hands on your body again, just to integrate this even more, you can just say, I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm learning to refine. Please forgive me. Thank you for the contrast. And thank you for your grace and compassion. I reclaim my power back from this activation, and really feel yourself reclaiming your power back from this activation. Feel yourself expanding back more into who you truly are. You can say, I am expanding back more into who I truly am. And who I am is an infinite being of light and love, an extension from the divine source intelligence. And I trust that everything is truly happening for me. And since everything is truly happening for me, I say thank you. I say thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Just take a deep inhale. Release. Let's just take a moment and just meditate on the mantra of thank you. Can you this video for just saying thank you to my reality? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking just this mantra of thank you with me for the rest of my day. Anything that just doesn't go how I see, just say thank you. Or can you just look at everything and just say thank you? Say thank you, body. Thank you, mind. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, nature. Thank you, computer. Thank you, phone that I'm watching this on. Thank you, community. Thank you, learnings. Just taking this moment, if you want to put your hands on your body, on your heart, and just say, thank you for showing up and watching this video. You could be doing anything else, but you chose to be here to honor yourself, to integrate more of these learnings within you, taking this time for yourself to heal more of who you are. Say thank you. Thank you for choosing you. Let's take one more deep inhale in through your nose. Release as you slowly start to come back. And come back into the room. Come back into your space. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And just checking in with your body. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel more free? I feel like we are here on this beautiful planet Earth. We are in this ascension game, and that game is to free ourselves. How can we free ourselves, free ourselves, free ourselves even more in every moment? We are the only ones putting limitations on ourselves. Can we free ourselves even more in every moment? So I hope that you enjoyed this journey and that this video served you. If this work resonates with you, I please invite you to hit subscribe so you're able to tune in to more of these that I'm going to be bringing. And if you are not following me on Instagram, I share a lot more messages on there, and I share more of when I'm going to be going live on there as well. You can find me on Instagram at Christina _stare. So Christina.stare, my name. And yeah, I invite you to hit subscribe so you can watch more of these. And again, to all of you light workers out there, I'm truly here to activate and serve the light workers, the way showers, the star seeds here who are really feeling the call to step up even more into your power, even more into shining your light. So if you're at the phase where you are navigating, we're like, okay, I know I'm here to do something more. I'm ready to shine my light, but I don't necessarily know exactly what that is. I serve with helping light workers discover their clarity and refining what that looks like in the process of actually stepping out and offering your gifts. And then I also serve the way shower who knows what their gifts are, but is really ready to step up in a bigger way. And I know so many of us are feeling that call of how can we step up even more, just to be of service during this time. So if any of that resonates with you, I'm taking on a couple more one-on-one clients, and I'm also going to be offering a Lightworker Accelerator program that's going to be coming out. It's going to be 1 week in July, 1 week in August, 1 week in September. And in July, it's going to be all about reality creation, mastering manifestation. In August, it's going to be all about abundance and freedom. And in September, it's going to be all about activating your Lightworker gifts. So they're 1 week intensives. You can do all three, or you can also just pop in. If just one resonates with you, you can just do one of those. So if any of that is calling to you, please reach out to me. You can comment here saying that you'd be interested. You can also email me. My email is support@christinastare.com. So you can email me there, and I can invite you in and tell you a little bit more about my one-on-one coaching and this Lightworker Accelerated program that I'm going to be offering. So I will type it here in the chat. If you would like to learn more information around that, you can find my email right there. And thank you so much for tuning in. I honor you. Be gentle on yourself during this journey. And I'm sending you so much love here from beautiful Costa Rica, from my heart to yours. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by.